Hey everyone, Katie from Trade Creatives here. This episode is a Hotline Bling special. So Jessica's hopping onto the Zoom and answering all your questions. It's super fun. Make sure that you follow us on all the socials. We are everywhere. And share us with your freelancer friends too. Enjoy.
We're gonna talk about cool. So, sup, how are you?
I'm very good. Nice to actually get to speak to you and see you.
I know, kind of weird, right? People always get a bit like that. They're like, oh, I've been watching you on YouTube for like a year and now I'm talking to you. And it's always really weird.
You know what, saying that actually, I checked out some of your YouTube videos today for the first time.
Whatever.
Yeah, because I normally see you on Instagram, of course.
Oh, okay. So you've come from Instagram, not through YouTube. Funny. Instagram, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't even know how you came through to my, I don't know, but like, you know how Instagram is. Yeah, so, but hey, voila, we're here. So it's good.
Voila. And how's your trading journey been so far?
Do you know what, actually, with trading, it's been an interesting journey because I can trade. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the best trader, but I can trade. I understand it fundamentally. It's more about the external distractions for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so because I drive like during the nights. So like I'll be going to work maybe in about 3 hours or so, and then I work through the night. So by the time I get home in the morning, like 6 a.m., I'm just wiped out. I'm just like mentally just tired. So when I was trading before, I'll be trying to trade whilst tired, and that's just not great. It's not great. Yeah, it's never a good combination. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've just made this decision now to stop driving during the weeks and just focus solely on the trading.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of, are we talking like Uber driving?
Yes, Uber.
Sweet.
Yeah, Uber driving. So
that's not bad. People get paid. It's
okay, but you know what it is? You've got to deal with a lot. It's like you're dealing with like the road because you've got to focus, and then you've also got to deal with people's energy, what they bring into the car. You've got to manage so many variants. You know what I mean? So variables. Sorry. So yeah, it's good. It's flexible. As I say, like I could sit here and talk to you now and then decide whether I'm going to work or not. But then, like that's good for a while. But afterwards, it's like you want something more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Enhance that. So yeah, I'm at that point now. I'm at that breaking point.
You're stopping working so much, and you're now taking trading a bit more seriously.
Yeah, not even a bit more seriously.
Just a lot more seriously.
Yeah.
So what does that look like for you? Does that look like, you know, what hours are you trading? What's your kind of routine at the moment?
At the moment, right now? Okay, this is what life looks like right now. I would normally wake up like maybe like around about now because I've been sleeping the whole day because I've been working all night. So I'm going to start work. Let's just say I'll start working between 10 and midnight, and then I'll just go right through till like 6 a.m. or something. And then when I come in, I normally just wind down, like shower, have dinner, breakfast, like whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then because it's daytime, sometimes I struggle to sleep because it's daylight. And other times I may be that tired that I just fall asleep straight away. And what I might do is, depending on my mood, I might like say put a YouTube video on or something like that, or something to do with trading related, just so I can hear it in my sleep. Other times I just want to watch like Family Guy or Snowfall or something. Do you know what I mean?
Solid.
And
Family Guy is so underrated, you know.
Listen, man.
I watched an episode last night with Peter and the chicken. For God's sake, that chicken.
Yes, when they fight, right? It's those bruises. It's the bruises. They get me every time.
It's how I feel when I trade GBP AUD. I'm just like
seriously,
in a continual fight.
That is me just trade. That's me turning on TradingView, period.
That is so funny. So in terms of like, I'm trying to think, like, what are some areas of your trading that you're kind of like struggling with right now? I suppose right now it's like the time and turning it into something that feels a bit more professional. You know, what does that process look like for you at the moment?
Say to tell you what I might struggle with, would be entries, exits, FOMO.
Juicy.
Yeah, and the reason why this is just coming to me now is just the relationship between, or my relationship with success and failure.
Got it. And what is that relationship?
That's now what I have to think about because it just came to my mind. So it's like, it's almost like if I speak about FOMO, it might come out more clearly. It's just that you see, let's just say on like the harmonic scanner, it's like it's gonna be like near that entry point. And I may put patience in here as well, because then it's like, right, well, what I might need to do is sit down and just be patient and just watch it and just wait, or set the pending order or something. But then because I'm so like now, I feel like I just need to press that trigger.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I know it's not the right thing to do, but then you get, when you're in the wrong mindset, you tend to just get caught up into doing it, even though it's me that's controlling the button. Do you know what I mean? And this is the stuff that I really want to work on, because a tired mindset, I know me personally, a tired mindset is going to make me do that, because I think I want to sleep.
Yeah, a tired mindset is an impatient mindset.
Yeah. And then it's like I start thinking, it's almost like you start thinking ahead of yourself, where, you know what, if I take this and it works, then you start thinking about the wrong sort of things, rather than just thinking about, look, just focus on doing the job right. Because if you focus on doing the job right, sorry, I just got these head pods today and I just can't deal with these.
Congratulations.
So yeah, excuse all of this, right? Yeah, if I just get this right, then I can pay for this, I can pay off this debt, or I can do this shopping, whatever it is.
And that's still very much, you know, the 9-to-5 broke mindset. It really is, because we're doing our trades, we're executing our trades, and we're giving it context. When really it's got nothing to do with the potential outcome. It's what will the play, what will the play be or not be, you know? And it's really strange the way that I view the market, in the sense that I almost view it like this weird omnipotent being, whereby if it goes up, it is right. If it goes down, it is right. It is always right and will always be right, because the market is the market. So I kind of gamify my experience with trading. And as soon as I'm in relation to my rules, right? After that point, it's exit strategy. How long can I stay in this trade? What will the play be? So it's like when you get dealt a hand of cards, you know, maybe you're playing, maybe not blackjack. What's that one? 21?
21, yeah.
You know, this is a game of 21. You get dealt 2 cards, and then you decide if you're going to add on or you're going to go bust or whatever. You can tell I've never played this game before. You know,
been a while.
that will always be your play. That was the hand that you were dealt in relation to that trade. So this is what really helps me with FOMO as well. Because yes, you know, the market may reverse and I get my exit strategy and then it continues in my direction. And I'm like, oh, you know, that was the play that I was given. I have no business mourning that trade that I could have had more profit on. Because you cannot have a really clear analysis of a strategy if you're kind of giving yourself leeways and little excuses where you can just go against the strategy. That's not a really concise, what's the word when you're doing like a test and you have like the N? It's like a like an actual like a capsule of, I don't know. There's
I know what you mean though.
For it. Somebody's listening to this and being like, I know the word. Send me what the word
I don't know the word, but I know what you mean.
Pool. There's a pool, something like that. Pool. Pool of content that you're analyzing, you know? And also, I know the feeling, the clickety-click feeling when you just want to press buy or sell. You just want to press the freaking button. And at times, like for example, this morning, me and the Trade Creators team, we had our breakfast club every morning at 7 a.m. I missed the trade. I did not stick to my rule. And when I saw the entry, if I saw my perfect entry, you press the button, right? At the moment, at the right moment. Only one of the other team members actually pressed the button. So he got some solid profits this morning. He ate this morning. I did not. And you know what? We have JOMO, not FOMO. JOMO is the joy of missing out. And we're like, look what she did. She did great.
Right. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That trade wasn't for me. And I have no business mourning that trade because I was not disciplined enough to stick to my entrance strategy. So therefore that profit isn't for me.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Understand.
you know?
One thing I did take from I can't remember what video I saw, but it was just the way where you was explaining how you take emotions out of the trade, whether you win or lose. And I found that to be very, very useful, because there are times where I just say, right, you know what, let me just not be emotional about this. I'm in, it's either going to win or lose. And I do find that when I'm in that sort of mode, yeah, I find it a lot more productive and a lot more satisfying and soothing for the soul. Do you know what I mean? Often is the case that it's not. And I think that's what you know, what my main struggle is. My main struggle is, sorry. So
emotion takes energy.
Honestly,
emotion takes energy. There's a reason why we say I'm emotionally drained. It's because it uses up energy. Overthinking and over analyzing, you know, takes a toll, which is why if you become so stoical about the market, be a great person in real life, be a stoic to the market. That's what's really going to help your trader's psychology. Like, you know, gone are the days where I cry over trades, you know, that was back in my first year. You know, it's just not worth it as well. But then again, that comes with the broke mindset, wanting to be paid directly for, you know, this amount of work, when actually what you need to do is, like you said earlier, practice the skill well. As a byproduct, you will be rewarded for that. It just takes time. And, you know, as you're growing your account, it will do like that's what a healthy chart looks like. Euro USD on the 4-hour time frame. That's what it looks like, you know. We always have our pullbacks, but then we also have those moments where we catch those really big runners, and that's what we want. That's what grows the account. But a lot of people quit before they can actually catch the runners.
When it's just, yes, of course.
People
and
quit
actually,
the pullback.
you know what? If I must be honest, I have been like that. I can see myself like that, like in the past, where it's just not going the way how I want it to go when I want it to go, and it's like, right, do you know what? I can't do all this right now, because. But it's, do you know what it is as well? It's just probably at the time just before it's about to blow, where I tend to just say, right, do you know what? I'm done. And then as I say I'm done, then I might check the chart and then just see that, you know, if I had just waited and just got in, then it would have just like gone to the moon. And then, but then when I jump in again, then it's like, honestly, like way down. Do you know what I mean? So
I think, you know, especially when we're trading harmonics, like I'm obsessed with Fibonacci retracement patterns. Like I grew my largest account back in the day using the harmonic scanner and triple X. Well, I'm a triple X fire trader, which is multi-fire with harmonic X. Insane. The 786 is bay, but the Trade Creatives team will tell you that every day I did the same thing. I traded off the 786 like it was do or die. So that was the only point of reference that I had for my trades. There was no jumping in late, jumping in early. You know, the 786 was my point of entry.
So what happens, right, when it misses your 786 by like a whisker? Do you jump in because it's near, or it's missed it and then that's it next?
If I'm doing an aggressive entry, then I will take the trade. If we're talking like a pipette, I will take the trade. Right. However, I'm very strict to my sell limits and buy limits. We set them for a reason, you know?
Sure.
And that's kind of, I just, you know, let it be. I think just let it be.
Yeah.
You know, if
I
you
think
miss a trade, there's gonna be another one. They come like
another one.
buses.
Yeah, of
You know, I
course.
think that's again what everyone gets really stressed about, because as in like, okay, so we have this one designated hour a day because we're all super busy and we don't have time to trade. So we say, okay, I'm going to do an hour a day. And then what if in that hour you have no good setups? You know,
Then you have no good setups.
and you have no good setups, and everyone's trying to force a trade, or like, oh no, this is the one good setup, I have to get in this trade. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can have the charts open and not take a trade.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? I think in my experience, that's when I've probably felt most comfortable as well. When I'm in that mindset of Zen, it's like if nothing happens, nothing happens. Often is the case though. I'm trying to look for something to try and fulfill like my goal for the day. Like I have to get this 1% or 2%, or I have to make 100 or 200 or whatever pounds or whatever it's, but whatever it's meant to be. Yeah, it's an
it's
interesting
great to
journey.
have goals. We need to have goals. They're so important, right? For our growth and our long-term projections. However, this is what compounding is also really great for, you know, to be continuing to commit to growing your capital, but you also leverage it and make interest on it at the same time. Everybody's desperate to flip an account from £50 to £1,000 just by trading alone. You know, that is very, very slow. Whereas you can deposit once a week, commit to your compounding, still be building your capital, still drip feeding your account with the interest on that money. And then eventually that 1%, 2% interest that you make on your capital pays off everything that you've actually deposited in the first place.
That you put in.
And it speeds up your process. It adjusts your mindset as you grow as well, because you're not jumping from 50 to 1,000, which is what some people decide to do. You're actually depositing slowly over a number of weeks. You still have your projections and you can still stick to your weekly target. My weekly target is 15%. That's it. If I hit it with my trades, amazing, party for the weekend. If not, I top up and I commit to my compounding plan.
If you hit 15%, let's say on day 3, do you trade the rest of the week or do you just take it off?
You know what? A smart trader would say they stop.
But you don't, right?
I like to trade.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's because I've also done the work to develop my trader psychology to know, okay, I'm actively choosing to go against the stop trading rule, and I'm choosing to you know, but then I'll also be very mindful about the trades that I'm taking. So I'll be a lot less clickety, you know?
Yeah. So when trades don't go right, or when you go for a bad patch, like where do you go, like, you know, mentally?
Oh, where do I go? To my happy place. You know what? If I actually do have, because we have a bad week from time to time, right?
Yeah.
So I go into gratitude. You know, I have a house. I've woken up every day with legs that work. Some people didn't even get to wake up this morning. You know, and there's me crying because the market didn't go my way. You know, it's very, a lot of us navigate this world very entitled mentality.
100%.
You know,
100%.
I bought a course, so therefore I should be rich. And it's like, no, you know, or like I bought a new laptop, so really I should be the best graphic designer or whatever it is. You know, we're all just kind of navigating entitlement in our own way. And when I broke down my sense of entitlement and my own sense of ego, I was able to just let go and just relax. Because I know I'm putting in the work in. I know that my million is coming. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet because I don't deserve it yet, because I haven't done the work to get it in my account yet.
Understand.
You know?
Yeah.
And you'll only get there if you're able to push through that bad week or a bad month. When I had my biggest loss, that was a pretty bad month, but I had a fantastic year.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like isolated events.
You can't analyze your trading journey trade by trade or even day by day. It'll kill you.
So do you recognize when you're going into, like, say, a sort of bad patch?
You mean
Like,
bad
can you
patch in
feel that
terms of
coming?
trading results, or bad patch like mentally?
Yeah, like a bad patch mentally, which may affect your trading.
Yeah, I can identify it. I'm pretty good at talking. I feel like
Yeah.
I talk to myself in my mind a lot. I think of myself as my own HR. Everybody wants to be their own CEO. I'm my own boss, but no one's acting like their own HR. So if I'm picking up on signs, I'm like, so are you really gonna try and enter this trade right now? And I'm like,
right.
yes, or
Yeah.
no. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually doing
Yeah.
the work to recognize how you're feeling and knowing, okay, so maybe we should step away, put on some lo-fi, and maybe just like do a mundane, like I clean my house a lot.
Yeah.
So that's what really helps me to chill out. So if I feel like I'm doing too much and I'm feeling some frustration, do something manual.
Yeah.
You know, I will mop the floors, I will dust, I will wash up the dishes, I will, do something that will keep my, kind of refresh the mind.
Understand.
But then, again, don't overtrade. Like, I traded this morning at 7 a.m. and then I did another session at 11, and then I did another session at 5. I think I should have stopped at 11.
Yeah.
Like, the 5 p.m. trading was fine, but I was feeling worn out, and I was like, I'm going to stop.
Right. Actually, that's another good point as well. So when I used to trade before, when I was first learning to trade, it was a case of I'm thinking, right, I need to trade, and all I'm thinking about is just trading more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
Whereas the further I get into this journey, it's just understanding that I was thinking about this morning, just creating my lifestyle. Like, what lifestyle do I want, and then fitting trading around that. I've heard people say this a lot.
Absolutely.
But when that sinks, man.
Yeah, like, make the life that you want to live and let trading work around it. That's why I really only trade at 7 a.m. because I've got things to do. I want to be dancing every day, and kind of own it with confidence. Like, the fact that you are so confident that you don't need to trade all day, that you're happy doing what you can, and therefore you become a much better manager of your money. Because at the end of the day, trading isn't about account. It's not about making money. It's about account preservation. That's the main thing. Account preservation.
Rule number one.
And when you get better at preserving your account and then conservatively growing it, that's, and navigating it around your life in a way that's really positive for you, that's what will help you to step away from your broke mindset into your investor mindset. And you'll see that grow.
Abundant mindset. Just a random question. If you had all of the money in the world, would you still trade?
Oh gosh, what a question. Absolutely, I would.
Yeah.
If I had all the money that I could have, absolutely I would, because I know that I cannot trust my money with these banks, and I can't go back knowing what I know now,
Yeah.
And I heard something really, really amazing today. Oh God, what was it? She says that. What was it? Money is what you can do for yourself. Wealth is what you can do for others. And that is the thing.
Wow. Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm at money.
Yeah.
But we got to get to wealth.
Get to wealth 100%.
Let's make a real
wealth
difference.
And legacy.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
So good to speak to you. I've got somebody else in the waiting room now, and actually it's somebody who's going to help me with the Trade Creators website, which is really exciting. But
that's not a problem, man.
Kev, so good to speak to you, and hopefully we can catch up again with more
we should do this together.
Energy in your car.
Yeah, hopefully not next time. But I'm always on the road as well, which is probably why. But I will touch base with you again, and I'll let you know once I actually stop working on the Uber, and I'll keep you posted.
Keep in touch. Keep that journaling going.
Next time, actually, what I will do is I will have a Trade Creative T-shirt or hoodie next time.
Yeah, you will. Let me know what number you want.
Do you know, I went on number 7, always number 7.
I think someone's already got the number 7. You're going to put your order in fast.
That might have been me, because I actually did say that on. I did request that on your.
Maybe.
On your DM. Yeah. Please.
I'll check.
I'll be your best friend. But yeah, I'll so how do I order it? Because I did go on the website, but I couldn't find it.
You just scroll down, the shop is on there.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow.
Everybody get your merch. It's all sat here in my flat. It's all sat here.
Get the merch. And if anybody's got number 7, it's mine.
Got you. Okie dokie.
Okay, cool. Nice
so good to see you, Kev. You too. And I will see you super soon.
Deuces.
Deuces, baby.
Take care, man.